off the sprinkles. I can hardly stop smiling. We have so many blessings in our lives. Both of our children graduated from Alabama. Both of our children now have full-time jobs. We have a new grandbaby who is here, is Amelie somewhere nearby. So now we have Nick's kids and Nick's kids' kids. So many blessings. Our house now needs to be painted. We've never lived anywhere long enough for our house to be repainted. So that's a blessing. I was standing in my kitchen this morning and I read a little daily devotional book, and Hector, the painter, walked in the kitchen. Hey, Miss Carrie. He said, I have that same book in Spanish. And I said, well, tell me, what did you get out of today's reading? And he said, I thought about it, he said, that we are all the same, that we all have problems, and that God lives within each and every one of us. Yeah. And that God cares. And perhaps you read that same devotional. And I want you to know that that's what today is all about, because Nick and I really do care about you. It's not about that envelope, because it's really a small gift. Wish we could do more. But it is a gift because we really do care about you, and Nick cares about you. So I'd like to thank all of our donors who helped make this possible. I'd like to thank all of our football players who took the time to come here today. Really appreciate it. And our little staff of workers who volunteered their time to make this happen. And I'd like to thank my husband, because all year he makes time from a very busy schedule to take speaking events and do advertising, because if they say, will you come talk to us and I'll give this much money to Nick's kids, he just can't say no. So thank you, Nick, and thank you all, and roll tide.
Thank you. I guess there's a lot of people to really thank here today. First of all, Miss Terry does a fantastic job 365 days a year, and she has several other people, Katie and a lot of other folks who certainly support and help her make Nick's Kids what it is. But the thing that I wanted to say today is, when I was growing up, I was always told, if you work hard, you'll be successful. And if you're successful, you'll be happy. But you know what? That last part is really not right. Because happiness comes from doing something of significance. And it really comes from doing something of significance for someone else. And I'd really like to thank all the people here today who work with the children, who really provide the leadership to affect them so that they have a better chance to live a quality life. And they really do care about these young people, and they really do serve them every day. This is all the folks who represent the organizations that help the children. God knows we want to bless all the children, and I know that that's why we do what we do here. We also have a core group of folks who contribute to Nick's Kids. How many of those folks are here today? Can you stand up and can we give them an applause? We have over 100 people who contribute to Nick's Kids on a daily basis. I really appreciate our players. We try to teach our players they're all blessed. They all have lots of ability. They all have very bright futures and have had great opportunities. But they need to learn as a part of this. And the example that we try to give them is to give back to our community, to give back to those who may not be quite as fortunate as they are. I think everybody here knows that our motivation for this really comes from my dad Nick's Kids is about Big Nick. That's not me, that's my dad. That's what they call him. I was always Little Nick. All right, so he started, Pop Warner football in West Virginia many, many years ago, and it's been our family's sort of commitment to keep the legacy alive of what he started by trying to help young people, give them a better opportunity to be successful, and that's certainly why we're here today, and that's certainly why we do what we do. So I just can't tell you how much we appreciate all the people who support Nick's Kids, and how much we really appreciate all the people who work every day to help these young people have a better chance to be successful and have a better quality of life. So thank you very much, and roll tide. Thank you.